bill comes due. So I think it's time to collect. What are you thinking, Doc? I believe you are muted, my friend. I think you're muted, Doc.
This is a beautiful disaster already.
Yes,
I'm excited to play Jake. I've never played him one-on-one before. I was excited after his bar match to hear that he was rooting for me to beat his teammates as well.
Yeah,
that was a nice
crazy.
surprise. But in all seriousness, hopefully this will be a good match. I'm excited to be in another championship match.
Thanks for holding on to it. We'll take that from you now. Let's play.
Well, Jake, we're here. Get to attempt to keep the belt that you deserved so much last year. And, I mean, how you feeling? I have no issues with Redshaw. I like Redshaw. He's super nice. He's a good player. You're a better player. Even Koho was kind of toned down in this one, so I'll take that. How you feeling?
Oh, well, I wouldn't have known because I muted what he said. So I thinking he would go full heel on my ass, but apparently not, which is a nice change of pace. Yeah. No, I feel good. New digs, but hopefully same result. I'm coming into this thinking this is going to be the hardest Warzone match I've ever had. Like, I have that much respect for Redshaw as a player. I've seen what he can do. I know that I am really up against it today, but so is he. Because I know that I've won 2 title matches in a row, so I know I can do this, and I feel like I can do it again. But I know it's not going to be easy, and it'll be nice. I finally get to play a Kingsman. That makes me excited. That gives me extra motivation. So as you can see, I'm ready to go.
Sounds like you are. Let's do this.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Multiplex Movie Warzone. I'm your host, Kaleb Lobo Boatman, and today we got a title match, baby. Redshaw has won his #1 contenders match against Tony Durso, and he is playing defending champion Jake Meltzer. Jake Meltzer, of course, previously defending his title from Andrew Barr, and before that, winning the title off of Joseph Olivas. So this is a match with a lot of weight going into it. On the desk, we have Mr. Payson Johnson. Payson, how are you feeling about this matchup?
I'm excited. Both these two players are incredible. I think they've shown it over the years since that. I believe they debuted in the same season, and they've been showing it since they debuted. But I know they seemed rather calm, but I know deep down inside they have those demons that are just waiting to reach out and win some trivia.
Sometimes you start a sentence and then you just kind of keep going, and I don't think you really knew what you were going to say before you started. But that's what I love about you, Payson.
Oh, thank you both.
So without further ado, we will bring in our competitors, and we are going to get right into it. Round 1's going to work like this. 8 different questions, 8 different categories. You get a late right, get a bonus question. 4 repeats, and a challenge allowed to you as this is a title match. You get 4 repeats because more rounds and stuff. So we are going to get started with your first question, which is going to come in the category of the 2010s. In what film will you hear a microwave constantly referred to as a science oven? Have you ever had a science anything? A science guy, a science.
I used to watch a Science Guy. I believe he's a rock star in Love Actually.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. It took me a second. Jake.
I had nothing.
And Redshaw.
Jesse's gonna be so excited. American Hustle.
American Hustle is correct.
I thought it was some kids movie, but yeah.
As we get into your next question, Payson.
Yes, your next question will be coming to the category of actors and actresses. Who appears in the films The Hours, Because of Winn-Dixie, and Speed?
Payson, you seem like you've done Speed.
I did once. It was like 2015. One of my coworkers like, "Hey, do you want to take this baby powder?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And it turned out to be speed.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. Let's go to Cameron
I said Ed Harris.
and Jake.
I said Jeff Daniels.
Jeff Daniels is correct. As we get into your third question, category of drama. How specifically does Randall P. McMurphy die in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
Man, with us hosting,
Can't wait
that,
for the sequel, Two Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
I like that. Or the next one, Two Flew Over the Tokyo Drift.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jake
I haven't seen this movie in like 20 years. I just said Bus Crash.
and Cameron.
Smothered by a Pillow.
Smothered by a Pillow is correct. As we get into your next question.
I guess your next question will be coming to you in the category of sci-fi fantasy. Who plays the woman Jeff Bridges is traveling with in Starman?
Is there a Starman waiting in the sky?
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
Yeah, Cody would be mad at that. I'm gonna back
Yeah.
off.
Not even. Yeah.
Like the Buzz Lightyear trailer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Cameron
Karen Allen.
and Jake.
Karen Allen.
Karen Allen is correct. We're getting to your fifth question, category of movie release dates. The John Grisham adaptations, The Firm and The Pelican Brief, were released in what year? I don't think The Pelican Brief is actually like that short of a movie, which is weird because like brief is in the title. You'd think it would be like a brief movie.
I wish there was a Pokemon parody called the Pelipper Brief.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Always saving me, Payson. Let's go to Jake
1993.
and Cameron.
1993.
1993 is correct.
Your next question will be coming to you in the category of animation. Name both Disney villains that Eleanor Audley voiced in the 1950s. There were like a billion questions that came into my head, but they all might have given hints. So
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Redshaw
I said Maleficent and Lady Tremaine.
and Jake.
Okay, I'm not sure if you'll take this. I said Evil Stepmother and Maleficent because I don't know if she's referred
I
to.
believe we needed the names of the characters, so I don't believe we can accept that.
Can I bring in Anthony for a second?
Sure.
So, do
Yeah.
you remember if she's referred to by that name in the animated movie? Because obviously she is in the live action remake.
I'm not sure, but they're also. I can't think of any other evil stepmothers in that time frame where, and I don't.
Yeah, that's sort of the thing, and they don't like specific. Yeah, and there was no like specifically like.
It said
You
what
need
two
the specific
characters
name
were
of
they
character.
played, and if there's no other evil stepmother in the
Like the
50s,
evil stepmother is like everybody knows it's the one from.
So are you
Cinderella.
challenging or aren't you challenging?
Up to if you want to. It's possible. They said they need a name, but if they just said what two characters, evil stepmother is a character. So I leave that kind of up to you.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why.
early. It's early, but I think there's. Yeah, I am going to challenge.
Okay. Okay, we are back from the challenge, and she is never referred to as the evil stepmother within the film. She is referred to as Lady Tremaine. So Jake will not be getting that point, and he will also lose his challenge as we get into your penultimate question in the category of recent releases. What sci-fi film takes place in Summerville, Oklahoma?
I'm not going to say what movie it is, obviously, but it was really crazy at the end where the characters moved to a new town, Autumnville. That was good.
Five,
That was good.
4, 3.
Oh, repeat the question.
Okay. That is Cameron's first repeat. In the category of recent releases, what sci-fi film takes place in Summerville, Oklahoma? Are you a fan of the musical Oklahoma, Jason?
I don't have much knowledge on it.
That is fair. I actually don't either.
Fair. So, what's the point?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jake
Ghostbusters Afterlife.
and Cameron.
Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Both correct.
And your final question, as there are no perfect rounds, will be coming to you in the category of directors. Name the directors of both the original and the remake of The Pink Panther. It's a weird color for a panther.
I enjoy both of these movies to varying degrees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Cameron
Blake Edwards and Sean Levy.
and Jake.
What he said, Blake Edwards and Sean Levy.
Blake Edwards and Sean Levy is correct. So coming out of round number 1, Cameron is in the lead 7-5 as we get into round number 2. Round 2 is going to work like this. Both competitors are going to get a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin, they can keep it. If they don't, they can spin again, but then they're stuck with it. They're going to get 5 questions in whatever category they get. They get it right, 2 points, multiple choice, 1 point, get it wrong. Other player gets his chance for the steal. Categories on our level of the wheel tonight are Jake's strengths of neon films and 90s sports movies, Cameron's strengths of 60s screenplay winners and stop motion animated. We also have sports, Oscars, action adventure, classics, comedy, and Jimmy Stewart. So we will bring in Cameron's manager since he is in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
Defer, right, Doc?
Yeah, we'll defer.
All right. Jake, this is going to be your spin.
Kind of wanted to go first anyway, so this is cool.
There you go.
And you land in the category of classics. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Not bad. He's a little.
This one was
probably better classic.
This one was in the. This one's in the middle.
So
The square in the middle.
I feel like
There's a couple. There's a couple on there I don't want, but I think there's more that I
on there you
do. So
think you're safe
I'm
to
willing
go
to
there.
take the risk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'll
think
spin
that's probably
again.
hard move.
All right. This is the category you are stuck with. And you land on 60s screenplay winners.
Well, that is one of the ones I did not want. So
All right,
this
take your
is gonna
time.
be
Go to
great.
multiple if you need it. There's only so many.
Okay.
Okay. Payson, would you like to give Jake his questions in the category of 60s screenplay winners?
Absolutely. Jake, your first question.
Yeah.
In Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, while Butch and Sundance are taking cover from the Bolivian army, Butch suggests that they should go to what country?
You repeat the question. I don't think I heard it.
Absolutely. This is your first repeat.
Yeah.
In Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, while Butch and Sundance are taking cover from the Bolivian army, Butch suggests that they should go to what country?
Let's go multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, Australia, B, Peru, C, New Zealand, or D, Canada?
Australia.
That is correct for 1 point.
It's a good thing I repeated because I didn't hear Bolivian.
Which king of France does John Gielgud play in Beckett?
Trying to think of history here. Just to be safe, I'll go multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, King Charles III, B, King Philip II, C, King Louis VI, or D, King Louis VII?
Can I get a repeat of the options, please?
Absolutely. Is it A, King Charles III, B, King Philip II, C, King Louis VI, or D, King Louis VII?
I'll go A again.
That is incorrect. Cameron, a chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, King Charles III, B, King Philip II, C, King Louis VI, or D, King Louis VII?
It's Louis, but which one? I'll go King Louis VI.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for King Louis VII. Your third question in the category of 60 Screenplay Oscar winners. Who plays Alabama Colonel Jeb Hawkins in How the West Was Won?
Oh, fuck, I just read this. Shit. Oh, I just read this fucking crap.
5, 4,
Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice. Is it A, George Peppard, B, Carl Malden, C, Robert Preston, or D, Walter Brennan?
Walter Brennan.
That is correct for 1 point. Your penultimate question. What is the name of the new show that Max and Leo put on after being sentenced in The Producers?
I mean,
5, 4, 3.
I'm scared, so multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice. Is it A, Jailhouse Jazz, B, Caged Heat, C, Prisoners of Love, or D, Summer for Hitler?
Prisoners of Love.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay, good thing I went to multiple choice. All right.
And your final question in round 2. Who is the only person to win Best Supporting Actress for a 60s film that won a Screenplay Oscar?
Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice. Is it A, Shelley Winters, B, Margaret Rutherford, C, Gillian Johns, or D, Shirley Jones?
Do I get another pre-repeated options?
Yes, you do.
Okay, I'll use that.
Absolutely. Is it A, Shelley Winters,
And we need hands.
B, Margaret Rutherford, C, Gillian Johns, or D, Shirley Jones?
Trying to think if it. Oh yeah, I think it did. Shirley Jones.
That is correct for 1 point.
Elmer Gantry. Yeah.
All right. So Meltzer comes out of that round with the lead 9 to Cameron's 7. Is that what you have, Payson?
That is what I have, Boatman.
Okay. So we will bring in Koho for Cameron's spin. Cameron, your spin is away. And you land on the category of comedy. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I don't hate it. I would spin again though.
Yeah, it could be a little too risky.
Yeah, we're only down 2, so I think we can take a risk.
All right, we'll spin again.
Right. This is the category you are stuck with. And you land in action adventure.
Okay.
We'll
Use
see.
multiple, use repeats.
I'll give you your questions in the category of action adventure. What kind of location does Doc want Baby to rob alongside Bats, Buddy, and Darling in Baby Driver? Five.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is your second repeat. What kind of location does Doc want Baby to rob alongside Bats, Buddy, and Darling in Baby Driver?
The bank?
That is incorrect. Jake for the 2-point steal.
I believe it's a post office.
That is correct for 2 points. We get to your next question. What is the profession of Buddy Israel in Smokin' Aces?
Yeah, I'll take multiple.
Multiple choice options are A, magician, B, singer, C, talk show host, D, musician. Five. Four.
I'll go D.
D is incorrect. Jake for the 1-point steal. Your options are A, magician, B, singer, C, talk show host, D, musician.
Magician.
That is correct for 1 point. Your next question. Patrick Wilson plays a villainous CIA operative named Lynch in what 2010s action movie?
I'll go multiple choice again.
Multiple choice options are A, The A-Team, B, The Man from U.N.C.L.E., C, Atomic Blonde, D, The Commuter. Five. Four.
The commuter?
That is incorrect. Jake for the 1-point steal. Your options are A, The A-Team, B, The Man from U.N.C.L.E., C, Atomic Blonde, D, The Commuter.
It's fitting that it's option A. It's the A-Team.
That is correct for 1 point. Penultimate question. In Die Hard with a Vengeance, what item tips off John that Simon Gruber is in Quebec?
Yeah, I guess we'll go multiple again.
All right, multiple choice options are A, pack of cigarettes, B, can of soda, C, bottle of aspirin, D, mouthwash.
I'll take a repeat of the options.
All right. Options are A, pack of cigarettes, B, can of soda, C, bottle of aspirin, D, mouthwash.
I'll go with the bottle of aspirin.
That is correct for 1 point.
Didn't get goose egg.
And your final question. Who stars as the title character in 1973's Coffee? Five. Four.
Multiple choice again. Why not?
Multiple choice options are A, Raquel Welch, B, Ruby Dee, C, Barbara Hershey, D, Pam Grier. Five. Four.
Pam Grier.
That is correct for 1 point. So, coming out of Cameron's spin, I have Jake picking up some steals there at 13, Cameron at 9. Is that what you have, Payson?
That is what I have.
Okay, so now we get into round 3. Round 3 is the deep cut round. Both competitors have picked 2 movies. Jake picking Step Brothers and American Psycho. Cameron picking Arthur Christmas and Fantastic Mr. Fox. So each of these questions will be worth 2 points. They will be writing them down on a whiteboard, yada, yada, yada. You've watched title matches before. You've played title matches before. You know the drill. So we'll get your first question, which comes from Jake's film Step Brothers. When Brennan first sings in front of Dale, he says his voice is a combination of what 2 people? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jake.
I knew I was going to laugh no matter what the Step Brothers question was. Fergie and Jesus.
And Cameron.
Nope, I blanked.
Fergie and Jesus is correct. As we get into your next question.
Your next question will come into the category of American Psycho. What is the name of the musical that Patrick tells Detective Kimball he and Paul went to see?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Cameron.
I said, "Oh, Africa, brave Africa."
And Jake.
It was a laugh riot. Oh, Africa, brave Africa.
Both correct. Your third question in Arthur Christmas. Grand Santa says that the last time he took Evie for a spin, it was during what historical event?
Remind me, competitors get 2 points for every...
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Cameron.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
And Jake.
Cuban Missile Crisis.
That is correct. I was there.
And your final question will come to you in the category of Fantastic Mr. Fox. When reading about a sale on bandit hats, Mr. Fox sees that they are how much off?
Would you ever wear a bandit hat?
Maybe if I were like trying to steal something important, maybe.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Cameron.
40%.
And Jake.
40% off.
Both correct. Okay, so coming out of round 3, I have Jake in the lead 21 to Cameron's 15. Is that what you have, Payson?
That is what I have.
Okay, so now we get into the revenge of the wheel round. The way this round is going to work, each competitor is going to get to pick what the other person gets in their next round. They will be using from the remaining non-strength categories. Each question will be worth 2 points. No steals, no multiple choice. Jake, we will bring in your manager. You get to choose Cameron's category first. His options are, the options you can give him are sports, Oscars, action adventure, or sorry, not sports, Oscars, classics, comedy, Jimmy Stewart, or if you so desire, you could theoretically give him stop motion animated. So, what would you like to give Cameron?
Not giving him stop motion animation.
No.
Sports or comedy? What do you think?
So that was my initial thought. Well, because do I want to give him something that, because I can't steal, so I don't know if do I want to risk giving him something I may not feel as confident in.
But
Like
then
Jimmy
if you do
Stewart,
that,
for
you
example,
realize
because his filmography is massive.
it's true. But
So
he did pick it.
because I know I'm going to get one of two in round here. So like, if I take one off the board and just, I have a little bit of a cushion here, but I also know that he can make it up. So do I want to just play it safe?
If you want to
Do you
take
think
the
I
risk,
should just play it safe?
I feel like
If you think I should play it safe, then we'll go sports.
I think playing it safe. Don't go too out of control, because if he goes perfect and then you get something you're not good at, it could be a problem.
Okay, yeah, give him sports.
All right, Cameron, I will be giving you your questions in the category of sports. William Shatner, Jason Bateman, and David Hasselhoff appear in what sports film? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rollerball. I'm no idea.
You got one of the syllables in there. It's dodgeball.
Oh.
The next question. What MLB team does Clint Eastwood work for in Trouble with the Curve? And we do need the city and mascot. Five, 4, 3, 2.
LA
1.
Dodgers.
Incorrect. Looking for the Atlanta Braves.
No.
What high school sport did Goldie Hawn's character coach before coaching football in Wildcats?
Soccer.
Incorrect. Looking for track. Your penultimate question. What sports film focuses on an all-female team called the Hurl Scouts? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
Looking for Whippet.
no. No.
And your final question. Who stars as soccer team manager Brian Clough in The Damned United?
Michael Sheen.
That is correct for 2 points. Okay, now we will, coming out of that round, Redshaw gets his score up to 17. Meltzer's still at 21. Is that what you have, Peyton?
That is what I have.
Okay, so now we will bring the wheel back out, and now we will bring Koho back in. Okay, your options to give Jake Meltzer are neon films or 90s sports movies, as well as Oscars, classics, comedy, and Jimmy Stewart.
You're thinking Jimmy Stewart? You're thinking Oscars, because obviously that was one of the two.
Yeah, those were the two.
I'm kind of leaning towards Jimmy Stewart, if I'm being completely honest.
He did show Fear with Jimmy Stewart.
Exactly.
Or was that
And
a bluff?
not only did he show Fear, he hit an Oscars question for your 60 Screenplay Winners thing.
Yeah.
I know
He
that's
did
like
do
technically
multiple,
like
but
that's not like a brutally like hard question either from that, but
yeah.
I would lean Jimmy Stewart because maybe potentially harder plot based information, unless you want to just give him Oscars and spike it with data.
That's fair. He probably knew I was putting Oscars on here and probably studied it too. So we'll just go Jimmy Stewart.
Okay, let's do it.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, Peyton, would you like to give Jake some questions in the category of Jimmy Stewart?
Absolutely. Jake, your first
The
question
Oscars
in the category of James Stewart.
Yeah.
What Stewart film features characters named Alice Sycamore, Tony Kirby, and Martin Vanderhoff?
4, 3, 2.
Philadelphia Story.
That is incorrect. We're looking for You Can't Take It With You.
That
Your
one.
second
That one
question.
again. Okay.
In which Thin Man film does Jimmy Stewart appear?
Oh man. I think I know what number in the series it is. I just forget.
5, 4, 3.
I think it's the second one, but I forget what the name of it is. I'm just not even gonna try.
I'm not sure if the second, but it's called After the Thin Man.
That is the second one for the record.
Okay, then yes, you are correct.
Oh man, I could do it too.
Your third question.
Yeah.
Who plays Nicky, brother to the witch Stewart is dating in Bell, Book, and Candle?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Natalie Wood. No idea.
That's unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for Jack Lemmon.
Oh, I misheard the question.
Your penultimate question
Not
in the
wasting
category
my
of Jimmy Stewart. What historical figure does Stewart play in Cheyenne Autumn?
Feels like a Western, so I will just say Buffalo Bill.
That is unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for Wyatt Earp.
I mean, it's a Western, so I was in the ballpark. Okay.
Now, final question in the category of James Stewart.
Yeah.
In what European city does The Shop Around the Corner take place?
Okay. Seen the musical. I'm just trying to remember.
5.
Vienna.
That is unfortunately incorrect. We were
Was it
looking
fucking Warsaw?
It was Budapest.
It was Budapest. Okay. I knew it was Eastern Europe.
So coming out of that round, we scored the same 21-17 as we get into round number 3. Round number 5. Excuse me, round number 5. I do that in every title match, folks. You got bingo at home. Round 5 is going to work like this. Each competitor is going to get to pick what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question. Categories they will be able to pick from tonight are Action Adventure, Billy Wilder, Classics, Kate Blanchett, Crime, Actors and Actresses, 1980s, and Family. We will let them pick their categories right now, and we will get back to you right now. Okay, our competitors have picked what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question. Jake has chosen his 1 in Wilder, his 2 in Classics, his 3 in Actors and Actresses, and his 4 in Action Adventure, whereas Payson has picked his 1 in Family, whereas Cameron has picked his 1 in Family, his 2 in Actors and Actresses, his 3 in Classics, and his 4 in Wilder. Payson is now playing in this match. He can only lose.
God, if only. God, if only.
I gave Cameron his questions in round 4, so I will give Jake his questions in round 5. So Payson, you want to take it away with Cameron's questions?
How many repeats do I have, by the way?
You have
2. Okay, that's what I thought.
Cameron, your first question, your 1-pointer in the category of Family. What is the first name of Dick Van Dyke's character in Mary Poppins?
Bert.
That is correct for 1 point. Your 2-pointer in Actors and Actresses. Who played Mikey in The Goonies?
Sean Astin.
That is correct for 2 points.
Right. If Cameron hits his next question, that does send it back over to Meltzer.
Yes. Cameron, your 3-pointer in the category of Classics. What is the money that Harry Powell is looking for hidden inside of in Night of the Hunter?
4, 3, 2.
Statue.
That is unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for a doll.
Okay.
All right, so it all comes down to this. Cameron must hit his 4-pointer in order to stay in the game. If he misses, Jake has won the match. Your 4-pointer in the category of Billy Wilder. In the 7-year itch, what U.S. state are Richard's wife and son vacationing to?
Five, 4, 3.
As your third repeat. In the 7-year itch, what U.S. state are Richard's wife and son vacationing to?
Maine.
For 4 big points.
Nicely done.
Okay, so now we go over to Jake to answer some questions. Jake, your 1-point question in the category Billy Wilder.
Yeah.
What was the final film directed by Wilder?
Buddy Buddy.
Correct for 1 point. And now your 2-pointer in order to tie in the category of classics. What 50s Western is about a sheriff who teams up with a drunk to hold the brother of the local bad guy in jail?
Rio Bravo.
Correct for 2 points. And now your 3-point question in the category of actors and actresses. If you hit either of these next 2 questions, you win.
Yep.
In what film do John Cusack and Richard Dreyfuss play brothers? Five, 4, 3.
The Ice Harvest.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Stand By Me. As we get to your 4-point question in the category of action adventure.
That's a dick question. All right.
Thank you for that. Your 4-point question in the category of action adventure. In 2000's Gone in 60 Seconds, what female name does Memphis give to the Shelby GT500?
Eleanor.
And your winner, Jake. Hard target, Meltzer. So we are going to post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second-place finisher tonight, Cameron Redshaw. Cameron, you weren't able to pull off the victory, but you did take Jake to his final question. How are you feeling?
Yeah. At that point, it's like every small miss I had across it's kind of irrelevant. If he would have hit his 4-pointer 4-point gap, it feels a little better because I feel real bad about the Baby Driver one. I know what the building looks like. It was similar to a previous match this season. I knew what the building looked like, but I didn't know specifically what type of building it was. But yeah, no, I feel okay. I don't know what it is about action adventure. I just keep dropping the ball in it, but yeah, I don't know. It was fun.
No, I think Doc played good. I think it just came down to a wheel spin that we didn't love. And I think that sort of sealed it. He did better in his OC than we did in ours, basically. So that's how it goes. But we'll be back. This whole faction's coming back. We got Payson and we got Boatman, we got Holtzman. Holtzman got the title shot. We got so many opportunities to come back and get this thing. It's a bummer when you lose it, but
yeah,
we've been so close both times. We've come and we've proven that we're just as good as everyone who has held this belt. We'll be back together at some point.
Yeah, I was worried I was going to lose just due to a lack of preparation because I haven't had very much time recently and I've been super anxious about all this, but it didn't really feel like that, so that's good. hopefully I'll be more prepared next time.
You are going to be headed into the summer tournament. You obviously did well with that last year. Are you looking forward to that this year? Is there anyone you're hoping to face or face again? Or
well, I'd love to play you or Bar again. That would be awesome.
We would love Bar again. But,
Yeah.
The obvious person we want to play against is Jake. So
we'll we want to get back here. I don't know if I can swing a second tournament win in a row. I highly doubt it. But
if there's anything we've learned in the last year is that the tournament time is the Kingsman's golden season. It's when we do our best. So we got so many people playing in this thing. We'll be back. One of us will be back.
Okay. Well, thank you, Cameron. Thank you, Koho. And now our champion and his manager, Jake. You pulled off the victory. How are you feeling?
Anthony, how proud are you that I got a Nick Cage question right for my 4-pointer?
I was thrilled.
Yeah, I mean, I am thrilled to win because, like I said before the match, like I was nervous. Like I felt pretty good, but I was nervous because I know how good of a player Cameron is, and I was really sweating it coming out of round 1 being down. I was really sweating it after that 60 screenplay category where I had to just like hit some singles. I feel like that's like the one and then but then action adventure saved me in round 2. Him spinning action adventure was kind of the lifeline I was hoping for, and I was able to get some steals, and I felt good about the deep cuts. And then I just weathered round 4 because I knew I was going to get Jimmy Stewart. I knew I was going to struggle. There was no point in even like pretending I was going to do well in that. And then round 5, just, Stand By Me just didn't even cross my mind. I'm sorry for like criticizing the question. It just it's technically correct. I just didn't even think about it. But yeah, no, this feels really good. I'm glad I don't have to play in the tournament because I like getting a break, but it's cool. I mean, I'm going to talk a little shit here. It does feel really good that the Kingsmen still have 0 belts. That it warms my heart just a little bit that is the case, because I know that they like to talk smack about us. So it feels good to win against them. And even though I have respect for all of them, it just it's particularly sweet in this case. And I'm happy I had Anthony here with me. I'm happy I could make him happy with getting a Cage question right to win the match.
Well, I am host Kaleb Boatman, so I am not allowed to respond to anything that has been said on the call because I'm host Kaleb Boatman. But yes, you will not be in the tournament as you alluded to, but you will be facing the winner of that tournament. Yeah. Who do you hope comes out the other end?
Him.
Again, saying
I want him.
A non-faction member wins the tournament. Very interesting how Jake feels.
If not him, it would be great. Like, I know David made a run last year and came up short against Redshaw. He was really impressive. I know Tony, obviously, just in terms of faction members, I know Tony and Kaiser have played well so far this year in terms of just getting opportunities. But yeah, taking faction out of it, yeah, it would be pretty sweet to get some sweet teach Payson a lesson. So I hope you make a run. I don't care. I honestly don't care who I play because it's going to be a challenge for me either way, and I'll be ready.
Okay. Well, thank you to Jake. Thank you to Anthony. Well, Payson, I thought that was an excellent match.
Host Payson, yes. I definitely think that was a great match. No, but in all seriousness, it's always great when it comes down to the last question. And I think both these players absolutely put their hearts into this match. And congrats to Jake. Puts another defense on his record.
Absolutely. Well, Thank you to Jake. Thank you to Cameron. Thank you to their managers. Thank you to Payson for co-hosting. Thank you to everyone at home for watching. I'm Kaleb Boatman. This has been Multiplex Movie Warzone. See you later.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Goodbye.